50 Cent recently responded to claims that his role as executive producer on the new Netflix documentary, Sean Combs' The Reckoning, was meant to be petty, and instead of denying it, he openly embraced the label, saying he accepts it and is comfortable with his social media antics, explaining that this is simply who he is, while also addressing critics who questioned his involvement by pointing to the documentary's massive success. He explained that many people called it a hit piece before watching it, but once they actually saw the series, public opinion quickly shifted and it rose to become the top documentary, proving that the project goes far deeper than surface-level drama. As 50 Cent continues to lean into the public conversation around the documentary, Sean Combs pushed back hard from prison, where he is currently serving a sentence for prostitution-related convictions, calling his longtime hip-hop rival a personal adversary with a vendetta, and dismissing the Netflix series as a shameful hit piece, claiming it used stolen and unauthorized footage, with his representatives arguing that Combs had been collecting material since his teenage years to tell his own story, and that Netflix unfairly misused that content. However, the filmmakers firmly denied those claims, stating that the footage was obtained legally with full rights, and that every effort was made to protect the source, as the documentary moves forward, digging deeper into the serious allegations that now define Sean Combs' ongoing legal saga. The judge sentenced Sean Combs to 50 months in prison, totaling over 4 years, along with 5 years of supervised release, and a fine of $500,000 at the hearing on October 3, 2025. At his sentencing hearing, Combs spoke publicly in court for the first time, where he apologized directly to Cassie Ventura and another woman identified as Jane, saying that domestic violence would always be a heavy burden he would carry, and admitting that his actions were disgusting, shameful, and sick, explaining that he was out of control due to drugs and ego and that he needed help but never got it. He went on to say that the case completely changed his life, stating that he lost his freedom, his chance to raise his children and be there for his mother, lost all his businesses, his career and his reputation, and most importantly, his self-respect, describing himself as humbled, broken to the core, and stripped down to nothing, and admitting that he hates who he became. In July, Judge Arun Subramanian set Sean Combs' sentencing date for October 3, 2025, and denied his request to be released on bond before the hearing, citing the rapper's years-long pattern of violence as the reason he should remain behind bars. After Sean Combs was found not guilty of racketeering conspiracy and sex trafficking involving ex-Cassie and ex-Jane, though he was found guilty of transporting both women to engage in prostitution, his lawyer Douglas Wigdor reacted to the verdict, saying that the entire criminal process began when Cassie Ventura had the courage to file her civil complaint in November 2023. He explained that, although the jury did not find Combs guilty of sex trafficking, Cassie paved the way for a guilty verdict on transportation to engage in prostitution, and by coming forward she left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry and the fight for justice. Wigdor emphasized that they fully support their client, who showed exemplary courage throughout the trial, and praised Ventura as one of 34 witnesses for displaying unquestionable strength and highlighting the long-standing misconduct by powerful men in their orbit, stating that this case proved change is long overdue and that they will continue to fight on behalf of survivors.